Hey guys, we have reached that point of isolation. For all I know, the salons might open tomorrow, but I want to cut my hair. I'm never gonna have an excuse like this again, and gosh darn it if I don't need it. In exchange for giving up all the options that come with long hair and just the traditional mental association we have of long hair with feminine beauty, in exchange for giving those up, you get a super simple, easy to care for hairstyle. Your hair is always out of your eyes, makes you feel cool, and is just nice, easy haircut. The only stipulation is every month and a half, you gotta go in and get it trimmed. Otherwise, you end up looking like a member of the Beatles or, you know, a 90s skater. I bet you sense my dilemma. So, since I'm never gonna have an excuse like this again, and like, it doesn't feel like it should be that hard, I'm gonna try to do it myself. If anything, this is a cautionary tale for you out there. I'm sure we'll see by the end whether or not that's true. But at least it'll show that in the movies, when the main protagonist wants to go through her big change and she goes, he makes her ponytail and she cuts her hair off. And then the next time you see her in the next scene, she's got this perfectly styled, just enough texture, just enough mess, but still feminine look going on. We're gonna see how accurate that is, because I don't think I could do that accidentally. And I'm pretty sure now I'm not gonna be able to do it intentionally. So let's find out. As you can see, I'm currently at the point where my hair is trying to become one with my eyeballs in the front, and on the sides and the back I'm growing this beautiful mullet and just sideburns happening all the way out here. It's not doing it bad right now, but when I just wash it, I just have a poofed out bowl cut sort of situation happening, and it just doesn't make me feel good about myself, which is one of the reasons we've decided to do something about this. I have not looked up a tutorial because how hard could it be? Famous last words. But no, I'm just gonna do my best to do what my hairdresser does and see if that works. My plan is to not go all the way up because then I have room to fix it if is necessary, and when my husband gets home, maybe he can help me fix it. Am I just gonna go for it? I think I'm just gonna go for it. I've got a 5 on here. Maybe we should start with the longest one. I'm gonna get the longest one. I've got an 8 on here, and we're just gonna start with, you know, doing one of those and seeing what happens. If anything, maybe we'll get to the point where I need to shave the sides and we'll know what that looks like on me. How exciting. The back is definitely going to be a problem because I cannot see what I'm doing back there, but I mean, I think this looks fine for the side, right? Like, we've gotten rid of the poof. We just need to continue, right? I haven't made a horrible choice, right? That's a lot of hair though, like length. That's a lot. We're doing good. Okay, it already feels so much nicer. Just a little bit of the back I could reach myself. Oh man. Alright, we gotta part this side. I'm just gonna pick a level. Oh man, how am I gonna level it out? Know where the side should stop and the top should begin. I think I actually went pretty high on this side, which I didn't plan to do. But that's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Okay. That seems equally as high. Maybe we'll go a little lower, because again, you can take hair off, you can't add hair. I think that's something to keep in mind when you're doing something like this. Something as smart and brilliant as what I have decided to do with my life at the moment. scene kid look though. Okay, we've got a line. It's almost a straight line. Maybe. I'm just sitting in a pile of my hair on the floor here. Oh, the back, ugh. I'm gonna need help with the back. This is something. That's a line, yeah? Sure, we're fine. I think this side looks much better. Look at all that progress we've made. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna look good, but it feels so good getting that hair off of my neck. I think this is looking great. Cutting my hair is a good plan, right? Please say yes. Oh, I think this is looking great. I don't know what all you naysayers were naysaying about. This can't go wrong. So the first couple times I got my pixie cut, she did like the sides with the scissors. But I think I wanted it so short the last time, she was like, I'll just do it with the clippers. And it looked fine. So like, I figured I could do it with the clippers. I really shouldn't be trying to do the back myself. But like, it just feels so good to have it short. I'll wait for my husband though. Let's do some bangs. Well, let's make sure we got the sides finished first. Try the bangs, the place this could all go terribly, terribly wrong. I got these scissors from Maya for $7. It's supposed to be good for cutting hair, so we'll see. Now with my bangs, I am going to try as much as possible to keep them quite long, because if you know anything about bangs, you know how bad they look if you go too short. They are dangerous like that. So basically, I just want to fix the being poked in the eye problem. And I don't need to go any shorter than that. And then we can just like keep up on the bangs, you know what I'm saying? I hear that this is the right way to cut. You don't want to cut like this, you want to cut like at it for texture or control or something. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you can tell, but I can't really see what I'm doing. So I'm kind of just snipping at my fingers. Like, you have no depth perception from this angle. You have no idea what is happening. So I'm like trying to use one eye to like see what's happening. But it's not much of a viewpoint. Please don't follow this as a tutorial. My mistakes and screw-ups should be mine alone. I don't want to spread this to the rest of the world. This is so we can laugh along at me, not cry along with me. If I look directly in the mirror, I can kind of see where things are at. You know how hard it is to set up a camera to film yourself while you also need to look into a mirror? It is not a walk in the park, cup of tea, milkshake. I don't know what I'm saying. We are just procrastinating, cutting the long bits. I think it's important to try to keep like the bits of hair little too, so that you're cutting them kind of, well, if you're cutting them, or you're just missing like I'm currently doing, so that you're kind of cutting them close to where they naturally fall. Then you won't end up with weird angles, I think, hopefully. Something else, I'm gonna keep it extra long on this side because I have like a colic right here, so my hair just kind of floops randomly. and that can make this side seem a lot shorter. So I think when it has more hair, it's more manageable. So last time I got my hair cut, the hairdresser had a bad snip, which like I get, it happens. And the middle part of my bangs ended up being shorter than the rest of my bangs, which is the exact opposite of what I prefer. So I want to make real certain that I don't do that to myself, because I would be sad. Ooh, that was a big snip. I don't want to have to deal with the consequences of my actions if those are bad consequences, you know what I'm saying? I need to take the bobby pins out to snip the top parts of my hair, but I also don't want to lose my part. I should be able to find it again, right? It goes from short to long. It shouldn't be an issue. Now this part is a little higher up on my head, so I feel like it should be shorter. Layers and all that. I think we are doing a great job. Like, so far, and I don't want to jinx this, but I think this is one of the best haircuts I've had. Maybe I just like it longer on top. I just went for it. That was a lot of hair. I think this side looks great. This side, I'm not sure what's happening. Don't you love how I just went for it? No contemplation, just like, that's good enough. Long piece of hair for someone who's got short hair. Whew. I cannot express how good it feels to have the hair off at least part of the back of my head. When you are warm and it's just a big poof mullet happening back there, it is too much. Have you ever heard anyone so excited about the haircut they're giving themselves? Because I think this is going really well. Maybe I'll look back at it and be like, Heather, that was not going well. But at least right in front of me, I feel like this is looking great. I think this looks really good. This part needs, the back needs work. But other than that, like, I'm very happy with this. We're gonna take a pause here and maybe have my husband help me clean it up, and then we'll come back with our final look. And here we have our finished product. Jessie helped me with the little bits around my ears and the back. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just guessing here. Personally, I feel like this is one of the best short haircuts I've ever had. We went super duper conservative on the bangs because we fear going too short on the bangs. And honestly, even though this guy can still kind of get me in the eye, I really like how it looks. It feels so much lighter in the back and on the sides than it did before, which is what I need right now. And like, I just am overall much happier with how I look. So like, I think this is a total success. Don't take this to mean that all quarantine haircuts will go well, because I'm sure we're gonna have a great fail compilation of those by the end of all this, but I am super proud of this and very happy. So thanks for joining me. I'm glad that I have this documented for all of time so I can look back on it, but yeah, see you guys next time.